Hello. 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 I am sorry for the terrible, terrible, terrible microphone quality, but you gotta work with what I've got, which is that it sure is a mic. Yeah, it sure is a mic. Listen, I did the best I could. I did the best I could with what I could get with this like $25 microphone. I did the best I could. This is gonna be the most scuffed stream I've ever done in my entire fucking life. Xbox Live Lobby ASMR, shut the fuck up. Alright, this is gonna be so scuffed. This is gonna be embarrassing. Alright, I'm gonna switch over. You guys are gonna fucking laugh at me. Oh my fucking god, dude. This is the best I can do. I cannot get VTube Studio to work on this fucking hotel Wi-Fi. So you're just gonna have to deal with Seal Stare for like the next hour or so. I am so sorry, but I literally cannot get this piece of garbage to work. I don't know why it's not working. I've changed the network to a private network. I've done whatever the fuck I can, everything except for downloading fucking iTunes, which I don't want to do. And it doesn't work. And I've been having problems with VTube Studio for like the past couple weeks anyway. So I don't know. You guys are just gonna have to deal with it. I'm so sorry. We have this fucking scuffed ass mic, and then we have the fucking the PNG. Did I try using a USB connection? Well, that's the thing, Murray, is that like USB connection only works if you have iTunes on your computer, and I don't have iTunes on this computer, nor do I want to download another stupid fucking piece of software onto my fucking computer. So, I mean, I could try it, but I'm like 90% sure that it doesn't work without iTunes. Let me say hello to everyone. I neglected that. Lumen, hello. Cooks, hello. EDL, hello. Murray, hello. Broiled Beef, hello. Ace, hello. Creepypasta Fan, hello. Grimbo, hello. Let's see. I think that's everyone. The breathing noise. Shut up! Don't talk about my breathing noises, Roto. Hello. I've done the best I could. I have the video broadcast turned up all the fucking way. I don't know why. I don't know why. How's the strong zero? So I actually didn't have a strong zero last night because by the time I got to my hotel, it was like 11 p.m. and I just wanted to go to bed. Actually, and I couldn't even buy one anyway because the konbini I went to, there was no one there. And you need to like, they had self-checkout, and you can't buy alcohol at self-checkout, and like it was just empty. There was no one in the store. Like there was a guy in the back, but like I saw him very briefly, but like I just wanted to get in and out because I was so hungry. I didn't get any food on the plane. I was not able to buy food on the plane because like I took it like a discount airline, which was actually pretty good. I would recommend Zip Air if you're looking for like a cheap flight to Japan, but I basically had to have food beforehand, and I had like a little muffin with me on the plane, but it was almost like almost 10 hours with no food. So, and then like when I got to the airport, I was like, oh, I'll get something to eat at the airport. And then everything was closed. And I was like, okay, I'll get something to eat when I go to... I was like delirious with hunger. I was fucking delirious with hunger. And so like, I really regret not buying something at the konbini that was at the... hold on, I'm gonna have to mute every time this thing doesn't have a tap to mute. Because then I had to take an hour train ride to the city. And then from the city, I had to take like a 15-minute train ride to get to my hotel. Because when I also got on I bought the wrong train ticket too. Because the train ticket, I was tired, I was delirious, and I was supposed to get the train ticket, like, it was fine, because basically there's two stations right next to each other, There's like Ueno Station, which is the main one, and then there's a smaller Ueno Station, which is run by a different like operating line. And I got the one that went all the way to the smaller station, as opposed to the one that went to the other station where I could just do a direct transfer. So I had to walk across the street to like the other station. I was right across the street. Did I land at Haneda? No, I landed at Narita. I do not recommend if you go to Japan, try to go to Narita, because it's so much easier to get to Narita. I mean, to Haneda, from Haneda to central like Tokyo than it is from Narita, because Narita is like an hour away from central Tokyo. So I had to take like, it's literally in the sticks. It's an airport in the fucking sticks. You're not wrong about that, Cooks. It's literally in the sticks. But I got on the wrong train, and then I was like, when I got there, I was like, oh wait, there's an Ichiran at the station. I could go to Ichiran. It's like 11 p.m. No one's going to be at Ichiran. And I get to Ichiran, there's a fucking line. I'm like, okay, I guess I'm going to the hotel. So then I go to the hotel, and I just put my stuff there. I just go to the konbini, I grab a bunch of food, and I did eat. What did I have for dinner? I had onigiri, and I had yakisoba pan, and I had some tea, which was fine. It was fine. It was a fine dinner. And I had konbini food for breakfast today. You look like you want to rip off your face. I do, because I'm so mad that I can't get VTube Studio to work. It's really making me mad. This is so scuffed. I'm actually upset about it. We good now? I mean, I don't think so, because like, oh, you mean like in general? Yeah, I'm okay for now. I actually woke up. So I went to bed around like midnight, and then I woke up at like 6 a.m., which I was not happy about, because like this happened to me the last time I came to Japan as well, where I got in really late, and I was like, I'm gonna sleep for like 12 hours, and then I sleep for like 6 hours, and I wake up super early and nothing's open. So I just kind of have to like dick around in my hotel room for like a few hours until things like start opening up. So it's actually 8:15 in the morning right now, which is earlier than I normally get up. So I guess it's jet lag. Like, I know exactly what's gonna happen. My internal clock is fucked. My internal clock is totally fucked. What's gonna happen is 3 hours from now, I'm going to pass out. And then, oh, and Nico, thank you so much for your 4-month big slappy slapscription. Thank you. Yeah. That nose sound stuff. Dude, my allergies are so fucking bad. Like, my allergies were bad on the plane, and they're bad now. So if I sound stuffed up, it's also the microphone, and it's also because I am. Those two reasons. Jet lag accidentally making you a functioning member of society by waking up at an appropriate time. I know. Yeah. But I wanted to get like a fresh coffee from the konbini. Damn it, it's already cold. But like I said, there was no one there. It was empty. So I just had to get one of the hot bottled coffees, which is fine. How long am I staying? I'm staying for like I'm going back next week, actually. Sometime during next week I'm going back. So not for that long, like a week and a half, more or less. But oh man, the plane ride. The plane ride was actually not too terrible. So I was in a window seat, and the middle seat was empty, and there was a lady sitting in the aisle seat. So overall, it was fine. You know, no one in the middle seat. I had room to myself, but I must have eaten something before my flight, because I was having really, really bad, this is like kind of TMI. I was having really bad, like, gastrointestinal issues. Like, it wasn't like I had to go to the bathroom every 5 minutes, but I was just really like uncomfortable tummy hurt kind of stuff. So I was just like, I didn't sleep on the flight at all. I can't sleep on flight. So I was awake for like 11 hours or so. Are the sakura blooming yet? Not yet. They bloom at the end of the month. So, but you know, the flight itself, let me tell you my review of the Bose Quiet Comfort 2 headphones. I complained about this. There was a baby behind me. I did not hear that baby for the entirety of the flight because these earbuds noise canceling is so good. Highly recommend the Bose Quiet Comfort 2 earbuds if you're looking for some really good like noise canceling earbuds, because like I did not hear that thing at all. Like it could have been crying, screaming, throwing a fit. I didn't hear any of it. They're expensive. There was a Christmas gift, just not sponsored, but you know. And they lasted me like 8 hours. That thing. Well, I don't know if it was a boy or a girl. I don't know what it was. It was a baby. It was a fucking baby. I don't think that babies this is gonna sound so good. I don't think that babies have personhood. I think that once you get to about 5 years old, you develop like, because yeah, babies aren't people yet. They don't have consciousness. Like until you develop a consciousness, you're not a person, right? Like they're just like, it's not a kid, it's a baby. So it's like, yeah. It just occurs to me that the VTuber is moving. Don't trick me like that, EDL. Don't trick me like that. Wouldn't it be, actually, you know what I could do? Oh my god, you know what I just realized I could do? Hold on. I could do this. I could literally just move it with my mouth. Yeah, I'll do this. I'll do this. Since I don't know how to do the PNG tuber thing, I don't know the PNG tuber software or whatever, so I'm just gonna like, this is what we're gonna do. Oh no, I have to sneeze. Oh fuck, I need to be. You know what? Hold on 1 second. I have a really good idea. I'll be right back. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. I'm back. The Alex Handcam puppet show. Wait, is my model breathing? Oh, you're right, actually. I think my model does have like a breathing, like, not toggle, but when you rig a live 2D model, you can basically make it like breathe. Like even when, like make it look like it's breathing, even when the model is not like being rigged or being puppeted, I should say. So actually, I think it is, it's very subtle. I just noticed that. I've never, sorry, I'll do this so it doesn't freak you guys out. I literally never noticed it before because it's so subtle, but wow. Where did I fly to? I'm in Japan right now. I survived the Boeing 787 because like, it's, yeah. You're using VTube Studio, but not just a PNG. Yeah, I don't know. Is the hotel nice? It's a crash pad hotel. It's not like, it's not that it's not a nice hotel. It's just like, it's a crash pad. It has a bed, it has a desk, it has a bathroom. That's it. That's it. It's not like, oh, this is it's not a Hilton, right? It's not a Hilton. It's more like a business hotel. It's a middle line, but it's my room is fucking tiny. Like my room is literally so tiny. The bed takes up about 75% of the room. I don't even know how they got it in the room in the first place, but just on vacation. Yeah, just on vacation. Like I barely have room for my suitcase. Granted, my suitcase is very small, but it's it's a tiny room. But you know what? It's fine. I don't really need that much space. Oh Jesus! And I just took my allergy medicine too. I'm gonna have to go and get some Claritin from the pharmacy later, I think. Yeah, literally 1 feet of walking area. I'm not even kidding. It's so tiny. Is it more furnished than Majima's place? Honestly, it's about this. Well, it's about the same. it's about the same, to be honest with you. Cooks, I swear to Christ. I swear to fucking Christ. I'm gonna fucking mute myself right now. Oh my god, I hate this piece of shit mic. I knew I should have shelled out for the $30 one. I knew I should have shelled out for the $30 lavalier mic. Ugh. Yeah, Cooks, you made me feel self-conscious. How could you do this to me? I'm gonna. Oh god, hello, welcome in. Oh, do I still have coffee left? But you know what is something that I realized is that I'm probably not going to be able to do a drinking stream at my regular time because it is 8 o'clock in the morning right now. I'm not drinking at 8 o'clock in the morning. So if you do see me do a drinking stream, it's probably going to be at like 6 to 9 a.m. Eastern. Because that's like... Yeah, that's probably like 6 to 9 a.m. Eastern. So if you wake up early, you might get to see me drunk out of my fucking mind. I can't drink before like... Even like 5 o'clock. I don't like drinking before 5 o'clock, to be honest with you. But yeah, I'll get to... Oh, Extra Fuzzy, hello, welcome in. I survived my trip. I was like really nervous when I got on the plane because like I have this like... Let's see, I would say like when I was a kid, I had such an autistic fascination with like, you know, those like pamphlets you get, like they put them in the seat pocket of the plane and they have all the like safety information on it. I was obsessed with those when I was a kid. Like I would take them out and I would stare at them for fucking hours. And I was like looking at, because like I do that whenever I get in a plane. I judge the plane based on like how good their safety instructions are, right? And like, okay, so I got on the plane and like I was taking Zip Air, which is like a discount airline, right? And it was fine. For what it was fine. But the plane was not it was not a new plane. It was not a new plane. It was definitely old. There were scratches and marks in the plane. The seats were kind of like worn. And I am a professional plane judger. I think I've taken enough flights to be able to judge planes, to be honest with you. But I'm looking at the safety instructions and I see it's a 787-8, I believe is what it was. And I was like, uh-oh. 787, that's a Boeing. Those are the planes that have been exploding recently, haven't they? So then I quickly did Google search on my phone before like I lose my connection. And then like 787 news, and it's like, oh, Boeing 787, the door flies off. Boeing 787 is being grounded or whatever. And I'm just like, oh God, I need to pray to Jesus right now because I'm afraid I'm going to die. So it's like every little bump and every little like shake, I was just like, oh, I'm going to die. I'm going to die right now. But you know what's weird about me is that whenever I'm in a situation where I feel like I'm in danger, I feel very calm. I feel like, you know what, if I'm going to die, then that's fine. I accept my death. I will not run from it. I will accept it because this is the way it's meant to be. And I feel like that's a very depressing way of looking at it. Well, not depressing, but it's like weird. Like, I don't know. Like, I've definitely been in situations where like I feel like, oh, I could have possibly died, but I was just like totally calm in that situation. Like, if it happens, it happens, right? There's like nothing I can do about it. So like, why worry about it? Why fight? You know, well, just accept it. just accept it, you know? It's fine. It's fine. But let's see. Yeah, this is the time God chose for me. This is the time God chose for me. So who am I to go against his wishes? Actually, just die, Azarashi. Yep, that's me. That's me. Yeah, like it's out of my control. So why worry about it? Like there's this time. Oh, it's so hard for me to describe this. Where like I was snowboarding. And I fell down into the snow. Like I was going down a hill and I fell like head first down the hill. And my snowboard and my legs, like the force caused my knees to like bend back towards my, like if I was bending my knees. So my knees were bending back towards my, like my back, right? And the back of my snowboard hit my helmet right above my spine. And in that moment, I am sure that if I was not wearing a helmet, I would have fucking died. It would have snapped and severed my spine completely. And I was just in that moment like, oh, I probably would have died if it weren't for this helmet. All right, I'll get back up and I'll continue. This is fine. Like, dying for some reason, like, I'm so twisted and fucked up. Welcome to my twisted mind. But like, dying genuinely doesn't give me that much anxiety. Like, I get more anxiety out of dealing with people, but like dying doesn't really give me that much anxiety, unless it's like the idea of like being tortured or dying in a very painful way. Like, if it's fast, then it's like whatever, I don't care. But it's like, yeah. My priorities fucked up, I suppose. God gives his most unstable planes to his slappiest seals. Yeah, I suppose so. I have to, I'm meeting my friend tonight, and I just hope that, like, I'm going to be awake for like, because we're going out to dinner, and I just hope I'm going to be awake. I actually bought myself a monster, a pink monster, if you will. I don't know if you guys have tried the pink monster. Oh, Spicy Noodle, hello, welcome in. The Pipeline Punch is really good. I love the pink monster, the Pipeline Punch. It's quite good. It's very punchy and sweet. It is very delicious. But you know what I've never actually had? I've never actually had the white monster before. The sugar-free one. I've never tried it before, and I'm kind of scared too. Because that's like the boomer drink. Because wait, does this thing have sugar in it? Because it says it has juice in it. Oh, well, I can't read this because it's all in Japanese. But you've had the strawberry one. Is that the new one, Murray? Is that the new one that just came out? Mango Loco. Oh, the mango one is really good too. I really like the mango one. The mango one is super yummy. It tastes like battery acid. What flavor is White Monster even supposed to be? Like, is it just supposed to be like sugar-free, or is it supposed to have a specific flavor? It's been out for 6 months. Let me look it up. You can hear my keys clacking too. Oh, the Zero Sugar Ultra. I have not seen this. They don't stock it at my the place where I usually buy it, so I don't know. I've never had it before. What are our plans to do in Tokyo? Just hang out. I have some stores I want to go to. I'm gonna go to Akiba because there's a store I want to go to in Akiba. I hate Akiba. I gotta be real with you guys. Akiba fucking sucks. How long is your bitrate? So here's the thing. This hotel has Ethernet. I am connected to the hotel's Ethernet, and I did a speed test. It's crazy good. The Wi-Fi is like mediocre, but the Ethernet is crazy fast. And that's the beauty, is that like I can plug my laptop directly into the Ethernet, so you are getting some nice kilobytes. Yeah, it's one of the hotels where every room has an Ethernet cable, thank Christ. I don't know if the next hotel I'm going to be at has Ethernet, but I'm very lucky that this one does. I think it's because this is a business hotel, and they have like, they anticipate business people doing business things on Ethernet, like me. You know what I'm scared of though? I'm scared that they're gonna like throttle my connection, because streaming does use a lot of like data. I'm afraid someone's gonna come knocking at my door and basically tell me like, you have to stop using the internet. Like, that's what I'm really afraid of. Because like, I mean, I have, it's not like I'm doing like 4K streaming, but like, Real Beef, thank you so much for the 100 bits. Now this is business related. Exactly. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, this is big business right here. I'm making money. I'm working here. I'm working. It's a Zoom call. It's a Zoom call. If anyone asks, I'll just say like, I'm working on my Zoom calls for my job. It's very important, and it's very long business meetings because I'm very high up in the company. No one would fucking believe that. No one would fucking believe that. You heard it first, guys. The streamer spends all her subscriber money on Ethernet options in hotels. I didn't even know this hotel had Ethernet, to be honest with you. It's technically a job. I don't really think I make enough money off of this to say it's a job. I don't think that I do. I don't think that like $50 to $100 a month is enough to really call this a job. I maybe someday, but maybe someday. It's high level slappy sealfish. Oh, Brishlock, hello, welcome in, welcome. Yeah, let's see. Someone asked me something that I wanted to answer. Oh God, no, that's not what I want. No, not big. Hold on. Someone asked me something. Oh, that's right. I was going to talk more about going to Akiba. Oh yeah, I was going to talk about how much I fucking hate Akiba. Akiba fucking sucks, dude. It's overpriced as shit, and people think it's like the only place in Japan you can get fucking anime merchandise. It's like, no, you can get fucking anime merchandise anywhere in Japan. You can get it in Nagoya, you can get it in Osaka, you can get it in Fukuoka, you can get it like in fucking Hokkaido, you can get like weeb shit fucking anywhere. But people are like, oh no, it's Akiba, I have to go to Akiba because that's where all the anime stuff is, and I have to go to... It's like, go to fucking... what's it called? The place in Osaka, Ota Road. Go to fucking Ota Road in Osaka. That place fucks. That place is fucking great, and it's cheaper too. I've been to both places. 90% of the time, things that they sell at Akiba are cheaper, like in like other places. Like it's literally half. Like when I live near Osaka, there's like a mini Akiba in the area that I live to, but like I would go to a used game store. The games at the used game store were like $1 to $5. But if I went to Akiba, those same games were like $10 to $30. It's crazy. They mark stuff up just because it's like a tourist place and it's in Tokyo. Don't go to fucking Akiba. Don't waste your money there. Go to fucking Osaka, go to Nagoya, go to Fukuoka. Don't waste your fucking money in Akiba. Unless, here's the thing. Akiba is good if there's a very specific thing you are looking for. If you're looking for a very specific thing, or you need to go to a specific place that is only in that location, then it's like whatever. Like, I get it. But just going there because it's like... Also, it just sucks to be there in general because there's nowhere... They don't have kombini there. There's nowhere to fucking eat besides shitty-ass fucking maid cafes that are gonna like charge you for shitty food. Like, I've never been to a maid cafe, and I don't want to go to a maid cafe because I know that the food is fucking sucks and it's overpriced, and I don't think I would be able to deal with a woman talking to me because it would just make me too nervous. I wouldn't be able to deal with a cute girl talking to me. It would make me too nervous. I don't know how to talk to women. Were I close to Tennoji? No. I've been there before though. And it's like, I don't think I could do that. It's too much of a social thing for me, to be honest with you. I mean, maybe my friend, because I remember my friend was one time like, hey, we should go to a maid cafe. Maybe she'll ask me again this time. I don't know. If you go to a maid cafe for food, you're missing. But that's the thing, is that those are like the only places to eat in Akiba. Like, there's like, it's hard to find a place to eat that's not a fucking maid cafe, is what I'm trying to say. You're gonna have to like walk like 10 blocks or take the train somewhere else, because it's just like, if you want food, you have to eat beforehand or afterwards. I never went to a maid cafe. I'm cringe, but not that bad. Yeah, exactly. Like, this is cringe, bro. This is fucking cringe. This is cringe. I don't want to do that. Cause okay, I'll be real with you guys. Like, what I want to find in Akiba, actually, let me look at my, map here. Oh, you know what there is in Akiba? There's a Royal Host in Akiba. I fucking love Royal Host. I wanna go to Royal Host. I need to go to Lanshinbang and another store and another store. There's like a few stores that I need to go to. Have you been to one of those restaurants where you don't interact with any employees? Oh, yeah. Ichiran. Yeah, I love Ichiran. Ichiran is great. Like, people say that Ichiran is mid, and it's kind of expensive compared to like where you could get ramen for like 500 yen, but Ichiran is like 1200, I think. So it is kind of expensive for what it is, but it's really fucking good, dude. I love Ichiran. It's great. It's introvert friendly, which is fantastic. I could get pizza, burgers, and sushi all within 5 minutes of Akiba Station. Oh, the station. You're talking about the station. I'm talking more about like the northern side of Akiba. Like, oh, there's a Family Mart there. Oh, okay. Really? Okay, maybe it's just because like the first time I went, I got lost. And I couldn't find any food or whatever. Yeah, that's what happened the first time I went. I got lost. I would go to maid cafes to support women of a proud feminist. Listen, I don't know how PNG tubers make their models move or whatever, so this is like the best I can do. This is the best I can fucking do. I really hope I can fix this thing, because I do not want to have to do that for like the remainder of my time here. I don't want to do this for like the next, 6 days or whatever. That's gonna be a pain in the ass. Let's see, what else? Oh, I need to go to the pharmacy. It's like kind of cold here as well. Like, it's not like snowing cold, but it's mildly chilly, I would say. You meeting any old friends? Yeah, I'm meeting one of my friends, actually. Better than cutting open your model's mouth and moving it up and down. Wait, can I do that? Hold on. Let me check something. No, that's not gonna work. Okay. Wait. No, it's too small. Hold on a sec. Can I? Okay, no, I don't know how to do that. All right. South Park Canadian tuber. Oh. South Park Canadian tuber, shut the fuck up. I actually do have to be honest with you, I could probably figure out how to set it up on my own. Like, I'm sure there's like a Google somewhere over there. It's like, oh, PNG tuber software. I just don't want to be a fucking PNG tuber, dude. I just don't want to be a fucking PNG tuber. I really don't. She's basically Canadian. No, I am not. I am not Canadian. I've never even been to fucking Canada. I would like to go to Canada, but I've never been to Canada. I want to try the all-dress chips that I've heard so much about. It sounds magical. You're not at home, you get a pass for the PNG. Yeah, that's true. Let's see. Hold on, I gotta blow my nose again. Oh, you know what I'm planning on doing? I don't know what day I'm gonna do this, but I want to go see. They're removing. Hold on. They're removing the Gundam in Yokohama, and I want to go see the Gundam before they remove it. They're removing it at the end of the month. Plus, I want to go to Yokohama anyway because I've never been to Yokohama. Oh, speaking of Canada, there's this image I saw. It was like a proposed thing where it was basically like the East Coast, Quebec, and it was basically like Eastern Canada and Eastern US unite to become one country. And there was a comment on it that said if Americans had to deal with Eastern Canadian politics, they would kill themselves. Because it was like most of the East Coast. It was like New York, Chicago, Pennsylvania, and I'm just looking at that and I'm like, I don't want to be in the same country as Montreal. No, I don't. They're gonna make me fucking learn French, dude. I don't want to fucking no. whoever made that image is a psychopath. Let me see if I can still find it. Was it on Instagram or something? Oh my god, I don't have it anymore. But I was just like, dude, that's a fucking psychopath made that. I don't want to. I don't want to have to deal with the French. I would prefer not to. I mean, they're not even French though. They think they're French, but they're not actually French. They're like knockoff French people. Inshallah, we shall jihad these Quebecois. Yeah, they say they speak both French and English, but I think they're Kritzcast, hello, discount French. They're literally discount French. It's so funny because from what I've seen of French Canadians is they think they're French and they want to be French and they want to be accepted by France. But France is just who are you again? Who the fuck are you? They don't fucking acknowledge Quebec at all. They don't acknowledge French Canadians as French. But it's like French Canadians want to be French so badly. It's very funny to me. It's very much like oh, it's just funny. It's funny. The French treat Quebecois like the Spanish treat us. Oh my fucking god. That's yeah, that's kind of I guess so. French be like, Canada who? Yeah, exactly. Oh my god. But you know, I'm going to be taking the train. Well, I want to take the train down to Osaka, but I think they raised the prices because last year when I was looking at the prices of the Shinkansen, like from Tokyo to where I want to go, it was like maybe $80 to $90. And then when I was looking at it like yesterday, it was like $103. I was like, why did they raise I swear to Christ, it wasn't that expensive. And when I went, like when I was here like 2 years ago, it was also like $80 to $90. So I think they raised the price of the Shinkansen, which I'm not particularly looking forward to because I'm going to have to spend like $200 to get there and back, which actually like, I mean, I knew it was going to happen regardless because it was actually cheaper to fly in to Narita and then go down to Osaka than it is to get a flight directly to Osaka for whatever reason. Because it made me think like, oh, maybe I should book a flight from Osaka to Narita, but then I would have to go to the airport, and that's I prefer not to spend time in airports. There's a new class of travel on the Bull Train. No, I'm talking about like the normal class, not even like the fancy one, just like the average one, and it was still expensive. And I was like, oh, that's a little bit weird. It's a little bit weird. I don't remember it being that particularly expensive. Oh yeah, let me tell you guys what I ate for dinner last night. So actually, no, I already told you what I ate for dinner. Let me tell you what I had for breakfast. So I had, I wanted to get pizzamon from the konbini, but there was no one behind the counter. So instead, I got some pizza bread, which was really fucking good. Like, it was cold. It was not warm, but it was really fucking good. It was basically just like bread with tomato sauce, cheese, and onions on it. Oh, that was so good. And then I had, a curry pan as well, which was mid, but it was like good mid. And then I had my coffee, if you will. I should actually PNG tuber software. Let me look at this. PNG, how to PNG tuber. What program do PNG tuber maker on Steam? Oh, okay. Because there's also the Discord Fugi as well. The Discord Fugi, but I don't know how to fucking use the Discord Fugi. I'm like, so I'm still mad about the VTube Studio thing. And I've looked at their connection issues and troubleshooting page, but I think if I want more help with it, I'm gonna have to go into the Discord, and I fucking hate that bullshit, dude. Why does everything have to be locked behind a fucking Discord? Why is it so hard to just make a fucking page on your GitHub that says like, if you encounter these issues, please do this. If you encounter these issues, please do this. I don't want to have to go into your cuck cord and have to scroll through pages of people just talking stupid bullshit just to find an answer to my fucking question. I hate Discord. I really do. I don't like it. It's so fucking annoying. PNG Tuber Plus. I mean, if it has plus in the name, I'm assuming that you have to pay for it. But could I set up my Fugi? No, because if I was doing a Fugi, I would have to be connected to Discord. It used to be easier to just find stuff in forums. Yeah, exactly. My apps help page directs to our Discord, which is a link to our GitHub, which redirects to our Reddit. That sounds like kind of a lot. That sounds like kind of a lot. Like, I mean, I suppose like the plus side of the Discord is it allows you to interact with the dev directly. Or if like I can put my problem in there and the dev can like directly respond to my problem. But it's still like kind of annoying to have to do it. Reddit mentioned. Oh my god, I'm so stuffed up. Like, if there was a way for me to like move this on my own without having to, I'm just wiggling my fucking mouse, dude. I'm just wiggling my fucking mouse. I'll I might have to try the plug-in method later, because I would prefer this to be working. Because I also tried to do my 3D model as well, and my 3D model didn't work either. So I think it's a problem with like VTube Studio and the connection issues, because VTube Studio is weird with connections. It like has to be a private network. It has to be like some stupid shit. I don't know. Oh, main monkey, hello, welcome in, welcome. But yeah, my favorite PNG tuber, Azarashi Alex. Yep, that's me, your favorite PNG tuber. Ha 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 ha. 3D Alex would be weird AF. You've seen my 3D model before, Kritzcast. You've seen my 3D model, haven't you? I have a 3D model that Dolly made me. I'm pretty sure you've seen it before. Have I? Maybe you haven't. Maybe you haven't. You know what? Let me. You know what? Just for you. I'm gonna load it up. I'm gonna load it up just for you, Kritzcast. Just because I want to show off the amazing hard work that Dolly put into it. It's probably not gonna move though. It's probably not gonna move. Is the laptop gonna explode? It should be fine. Oh, there we go. There we go. I have my jacket. There we go. You got a ref sheet? I do not have a ref sheet, Extra Fuzzy. This model is not my model. It's a it's like a, I mean, I paid for it, but here I'll do, woo! I'll show you guys this turnaround. Yeah, but Dolly made this. Dolly made this for me, and she's making my new model as well. Let's see, can I move this up a little bit? There we go. Yeah, it looks so similar, right? It's so good. It's so good. It's really fantastic. Because this model breathes as well. You know, what do you think is more creepy? The 2D model or new model, 3D or 2D? 3D. It's going to be like an original design. But do you think it's creepier like with the 2D, or is it creepier with the 3D? Because it's like, with the 3D, it's definitely moving more, right? It's definitely moving more. It's less creepy? Okay. Oh god, my computer is like huffing and puffing. Alright. I didn't bring my, my cooling pad with me, my laptop cooling pad, so, you know, I'm just raw dogging it with this. The fans are going. The fans are going. Maybe I should turn this off. Silently breathing, unblinking, full of rage. yeah, that's it. So let me, maybe I should try to connect it again. Hold on, I'm gonna try to connect it one more time. Oh, if I brought my webcam, I would probably have been able to use webcam tracking. VTube Studio. Okay, let me. Waiting for connections. 1, 3. Oh, let's try this. Nope, that did not work. There are no words to describe how absolutely furious Alex is right now. She's managing to hold it behind a smile is astounding. Yup, that's me. Leap motion tracking. No, that's not what I want. Fuck. Connected VSF clients. Okay, what if I deactivate it or reactivate it? What if I do this? Waiting for connections. Yeah, this isn't gonna work. You know what, I think it's a problem with, doesn't your laptop come with a cam? No, this laptop does not have a webcam, which I prefer it that way anyway. And I'm not gonna buy one, because I already have one. I'll sit my male ass down and listen to Alex's anger. I'm angry because I can't get VTube Studio to work. That's why I'm angry. Yeah, this is not working. This is not working. Okay. I don't know what to do to make it work. I'm probably gonna have to do some like Wi-Fi shenanigans in the... Oh wait, hold on a sec. Settings... Is airplane mode on? No, airplane mode is off. Maybe Bluetooth? Maybe I need to turn off Bluetooth. Why is Bluetooth on in the first place? I don't fucking know. It's, you know, it's probably because this is like technically a public network and VTube Studio doesn't like public networks, but do I know anyone who has streamed from a hotel before? Do I know anyone who has? Personally, any other VTubers? No, I don't. I don't, actually. I don't, so we're just gonna have to deal with this for the time being. Oh my god. I don't even want to listen to this stream because I know the mic quality is gonna be so bad. I'm gonna be so fucking embarrassed. The mic quality, I'm just gonna like listen to it for 5 minutes and I'm gonna want to die. Like, this is like probably a good mic for doing presentations, but not for like, not for streaming. It's basically like a headset. I've heard worse from people streaming in their home, don't worry. Okay. I tried to do EQ and make it sound good, but it's just, it's so shitty, dude. It's so shitty. One of my friends streamed from a con and the audio was rough. It sounds decent. Thank you, Inigo. Thank you. Oh god, I have to mute again. Hold on. What if you could trick VTube Studio with a VPN? I am using a VPN. It could potentially be the VPN, but I have never had any problems with the VPN before, because I normally stream with a VPN and use VTube Studio with the VPN, and it's never been a problem. Let me actually take a look. IPv6? No. Use custom DNS. I don't... Let's see. Because VTube Studio... Okay, VTube Studio is split tunneled from the VPN. So it shouldn't... Yeah, VTube Studio is not being used with the VPN. Okay. I don't know. I don't know. It's got something to do with the fact that this is like hotel Wi-Fi, I think, and it's like a public network, but not really a public network. Yeah, I don't know. I may have to join the Discord. I don't want to join the Discord. Oh my god. So, did you guys like... I'll talk about it. It's fine. I don't really fucking care. I don't really have anything better to talk about. Like, did you guys see that Prism project is being shut down? Which is like... that came out of left field. Like, even the talents were surprised about it from what I can see. It really sucks for them, but it's kind of like, what has been happening the past like 2 months? We've just, like, all these corpos have been imploding. Like, I don't know why they're shutting down, but like, it's like, yeah, industry collapse. I mean, it's really good that they can keep their models and they keep their IPs. It's really good that they can do that. Like, they probably had to fight for them. But, I don't know, something is going on in this industry right now. And it's not looking good for, like, small to mid-size corpos. I mean, like, was Prism Project, like, a mid-size corpo or, like, a small corpo? I mean, they were backed by Sony, but... What like was weird to me is that they're backed by Sony, and yet I very rarely saw... Oh, hi Cod, welcome. Like, I very rarely saw Sony promote them, because I very rarely saw Sony actually do anything to promote them. Like, I knew of some streamers, but because like I don't know, it just doesn't seem like Sony was promoting them that well from what I could see. Like, I think some people were like, I know one of the talents, she was supposed to have an album come out, and I don't know like if that's still happening for her. Shiki something is her name. She's like a cat girl, and she was supposed to have an EP or an album come out. I wonder if they're still doing that. But yeah, and then on the other hand, We have like Brave Group. I've heard about Brave Group expanding and buying, like, not buying, but being involved with Idol and stuff, and like Brave Group expansion. It's kind of like, what is happening right now? What is happening right now? Am I still sick? I'm stuffed up, and it's also this microphone. That's, it's both things. It's both things. Sony is a megacorp. You can be backed by them and never get on their website. This is true. This is true. It's like being backed by the mob. I don't know if that's like a great way to describe it, but it's kind of like, I still do think that advertisements are really one of the best ways for a VTuber to get promoted, because it's hard to promote yourself. It's hard to get people to care about you as a VTuber. And from what like Idol, when they were doing their EN thing, they did advertisements and they got like a ton of like success from that. And then I saw on my Twitter feed that Globey, who just debuted a new gen like several months ago, they're debuting another one. And I'm like, that's too soon. That's way too soon. Like, you just debuted a gen, you're doing another one? That the new gen has like more than 6 people. And it's like, what? That's crazy. That's way too soon. That's way too soon. Yeah, Niji pilled, really Niji pilled. Like, I have nothing against them personally, but that I don't know. That gives me bad vibes. There's something about that gives me really bad vibes. You can't drown people in new streamers. Exactly. Because, like, not to be, like, rude, but, like, I have not heard that much about Globey, like, their streamers. Like, I saw that they debuted, but I have not heard or seen that many, like, no, I haven't seen any clips of them. I haven't seen that much promotion of them. And it's, I don't know. It just gives me the ick. It just gives me the ick, to be honest with you, that like, oh, we just debuted a generation. 3 months later, hey, we're debuting another generation. It gives me the ick. It really does. I don't like that. Arcletos, hello, welcome in. It's really red flag. Cause like Globey, was Globey under, who were they under? What were they under? They were under, were they under Brave? Were they under Brave as well? I think they might have been under Brave. Globey is Brave. Okay, yeah, like, the expansion thing is really... Actually, no, that's not true. The only one I've ever really heard about was Pippa Pebblesworth. The other ones I haven't really heard anything about, but yeah, it's a Brave group. Okay. Like, it's not to say that, like, any of the talents themselves are, like, untalented or bad streamers, but it's just, like, if you want your talents to be successful, you have to promote the shit out of them. You have to involve them in projects. You have to promote what you have and get people interested in them. Because just having a debut itself is not enough to get people interested in them. Like, it feels like, I don't know, like they think like, oh, we're a corpo, we're gonna debut streamers, they're gonna get big, just like HoloLive. But it's like, HoloLive is like on a whole nother level. You cannot, like, if you are a small to medium-sized corpo, you cannot expect to debut a streamer and just have everyone in the world instantly fall in love with them. Like, I've said this before, but like, one of the hardest things about being a streamer is getting people to care about you. And I don't necessarily mean care about you in terms of like your well-being or like your, like stuff like that. I mean, care about you as in people who are willing to take time out of their day to watch you and to be interested in the content you produce. And I mean, if you are a naturally like very charismatic person, that's, you know, that's probably going to be easy for you. But if you're not, it's going to be, it's going to be harder. It's going to be harder. Reaper, hello, welcome in. And like, I don't know. I just think it's, and there's even a thing on there that says second gen auditions open. Are there second gen auditions still open? Let me check. Get ready for the next generation. Globy Gen 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? 8 talents. 8? That's too many. 4 boys, 4 girls after you just did... What are they doing? What are they doing? 8 in a gen? Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, I mean, that's true. You're right, Chris Cass. That's true of just like streaming or content creation in general. Like, it is very hard, and it's like, it's tough. You have to really... There's a lot of competition out there, you know? And what was the thing I saw? Like, I think it said, there's like a statistic I saw that the majority of Twitch streamers have 1 to 3 viewers. Like the top, like one, I don't know what it was, but it was like the majority of Twitch streamers have like 1 to 3 viewers, and it's actually quite rare to get over like that much. So, I mean, like, all things considered, I'm pretty happy with where I am. You know, if I'm doing better than the majority of people, then I have like nothing to feel bad about, right? Yeah, they need more exposure. Like, what are you doing if you're not promoting your talents? Because, like, that is one of the reasons why I want to join a corpo, is because I want that promotion. I want someone to promote me, to put me out in front of potential, like, thousands, hundreds of thousands of viewers. You know, I want that promotion because that's what I want. And it's very hard to, like, I don't have the money to buy like a YouTube ad for myself. I've done it before. It wasn't that expensive, but I don't really want to do it again. But I want, you know, I want to grow. I want to be big. My main goal is to blow up and act like I don't know nobody. Like, it's definitely, I love that video. Did I apply to Floor's agency? I don't, that's sus. I don't trust that shit. That's not a real thing. That's like a joke. I don't trust that. That's like, yeah, I'm very particular with, like, I have applied to corpos before. I will say that I have applied to corpos before. Some, they didn't even watch my video. They didn't even watch my video. They just threw out my application. Like, they didn't even watch the video that I worked hard on, and that's a little depressing. But I know where I want to be, and I have my eye on, you know, I have my eye on certain agencies that I think I would probably do well in, and that I would also like, I think are good agencies. Like, I don't want to apply to an agency just to be in an agency, right? I want to apply to an agency that is going to support me and give me the tools and the resources I need to grow. That is the purpose of joining an agency. If I'm not getting that, then I might as well just be fucking indie, because there's no point in there's no point in even like doing that. Like, what the fuck? Like, I want to join an agency because, you know, it would be nice to be able to do this as a job, you know, because I know what I want out of this. I know what I want out of VTubing. And yeah, hold on, I have to wipe my nose again. I know what I want is what I'm trying to say, and I know what I don't want. And I know how to, I've had my fair experience of bad jobs. I've been on a sinking ship before. And I know what to look out for in terms of red flags. Like, I know what to look out for. She wants power and she wants bitches. Yeah, I want power and bitches. That's what I'm about. You guys know me so well. But yeah, I know what I want. And I know that in order to get what I want, I have to be A, good at what I do, and also extremely lucky, because like the chance of me getting into an agency that is going to do the things that I want them to do is going to be kind of low, because there was an agency I applied for and they actually watched my video, which I was happy about. You know, that's already a step in the right direction. But you know what I think a big problem is? Not really a big problem. I think in general, like, agencies, they always do this thing where they say, like, you don't have to have any experience and it doesn't matter how many followers you have. But that's a lie. That's clearly a lie. Like, they're not going to pick the person with like no experience in content creation. They're not going to pick the person with less than 1,000 followers. They're not going to. Like, that's just, it's a lie. It's a lie, you know? And I feel like I have to learn how to stand. I have to get to a certain point before I, you know, get to be taken seriously by potential agencies. Like, as I am now, I feel like I am not good enough. And, you know, that's clearly reflected in the fact that, you know, my auditions have been rejected. Like, they don't see me as valuable. They don't see me as good enough. They don't see me as, you know, being a, you know, potential asset. And that is something like, it ties into like personal and professional stuff. But I think Kobo had no online presence before she auditioned, but her skills and voice put her over the edge. Really? Is that true? I did not know that. Big if true. Big if true. If you can't do the time, step up your crime. I have never heard anyone say that before, Cast. What are you talking about? I've never heard anyone say that before. What does that even mean? I can do that for work when people apply for affiliates. I kind of feel mean about it, but it's just part of business. Yeah, like, I think that's also like a big thing about being like, it's true of life, but it's also true of being a content creator, is that you have to learn how to stand on your own 2 feet before people start taking you serious or before you start to get anywhere. And, you know, like, I've seen like one thing that I've seen is like indie, like 1 to 2 views kind of complaining that like bigger VTubers don't want to collab with them. And like, I kind of see where they're coming from with that, but I also like feel like if you are like essentially a nobody, it is kind of like a bit of, not necessarily a brand risk, but like, how do I say this? Like, there's this thing I've seen like called cold call collabs, which is basically like you collab with someone who you've never talked to before. It's like when I go on Twitter and I see people like, I'm just gonna like rant right now. I'm just gonna rant about like the state of things. It's like when I see people like go like, oh, hello, I'm like a new VTuber. I'm looking for friends. Reply to this post if you want to be my friend. Like, that's not how you make friends. That's not how you make friends. Like, that's not how it works, like in life and in this industry in general. Like, it's just weird. Like, these things happen naturally because, like, I don't know, just like you don't know what the person is like. They could have views that are very like, you know, the opposite of yours. They could have like a very, you know, toxic personality. They could have like, it's just like, it's engagement stuff. Yeah, you're right, Marie. But it's just like, it's kind of sad and pathetic, but it's also just like, you have to learn, like, you have to be on your own and learn how to stand on your own before you can start, like, you know, networking. Because networking, like, at least for me, networking is hard. Like, I never like ask people to collab. Like, I'm more comfortable when people ask me to collab because, like, I just there's very few instances when I actually, like, I have to know the person in order to like ask them to collab. Like, it's hard for me to do that because, like, I have this thing where it's in like real life as well, where I feel like if I ask someone to hang out, if I ask someone to, like, I feel really bad. I feel like really sad and pathetic when I ask someone like, hey, do you want to hang out? Do you want to go and get lunch? Do you want to like do this? I feel so sad and pathetic because I feel like I'm asking people to, like, I feel like I'm begging for attention. I feel like I'm begging for attention. And it makes me feel like really sad and pathetic. Like, oh, no one cares about me, so I have to go out of my way to like beg people to like pay attention and care about me because, like, I don't know. Like, I know that's like not true, right? I know that deep down it's like not true and that it's like all in my head, but it's kind of like I just I don't know. It's just whenever I like have to ask someone to, like, you know, hang out with me or talk to me, I feel like I'm basically just like like, please pay attention to me. I'm going to die if you don't pay attention to me. I'm so sad and pathetic. Please, I need attention. Like, that's how I feel. Yeah, like, Lumen, you get it. Whereas, like, when someone else, like, contacts me first, I'm like, oh, I'm valuable. Someone cares about me. You know, someone is interested in me. Someone finds me, like, an interesting person to, like, rub it, welcome in. Yeah, we're a little bit scuffed here today. Someone finds me interesting enough to actually talk to. That's so crazy and wild. My self-esteem is, like, through the roof. Get someone to be your manager and reach out to people for collabs on your behalf. That's actually a good idea, but I feel like most VTuber managers are, like, scammers. Like, if it was, like, a corpo and I had a manager, but just, like, I don't know, just, like, everything I've heard about, like, indie VTuber managers has been, like, negative. Like, oh, this is, like, a crazy person. A quotation mark manager. Okay. Fake it then, pretend to be your manager yourself. Wait, Kritzcast, that's actually a really good idea. What if I set up a separate business email, like Alex Azarasi manager at protonmail.com, and then, like, I just pretend I LARP as my own manager. But, like, here's the thing though, I'm a really bad liar, and eventually, like, the truth is gonna come out. Like, I'm just a bad liar in general. You LARP, put on a Jersey voice. I'm a bad liar. I'm a really bad liar. I can't LARP. I can't pretend. I'm just not good at lying. So I feel like that would probably, like, not work for me, and eventually, like, it would come out and I'd get a twit longer written about me, like, Alex Azarashi is lying about having a manager. She's been LARPing as a manager and having conversations with people pretending to be someone else for the past year. I would get a twit longer written about me. Just pretend better. Just say Alex is a really big fan of your content and she'd love to work with you. So she's not even a real seal with a TW gaslighting of views. Oh my god, you could say that's gaslighting. Like, someone could actually, like, here's the thing, if I got canceled, I would want to be canceled over something funny. And while that is funny, it's also kind of embarrassing, like, sad and pathetic embarrassing. Like, because it's like, if I were to talk to people that I look up to and I'm really, like, I respect, and I have to pretend to be not me, that's just so sad and pathetic. That's just so sad and pathetic. Like, hello, this is Alex Azarashi's manager, Miss, who's someone that I really look up to, like, hello, Mari _EN. My name is Alex Azarashi manager. I was wondering if you would be interested. Like, I couldn't do that. Like, that's just, I couldn't do that. As long as you wear the fake mustache whenever you're posing as your manager, it's just part of the band. Miss Facus Namus. Coward. I am a coward. I have never denied the fact that I am a coward. I am absolutely 100% a coward. I think I need some more coffee, but I can't get any right now. I should have bought 2 bottles of coffee, huh? 2 seals in a trench coat. Exactly. She can't even beat the Tartarus demon? I can beat the Tartarus demon. I've beaten the Tartarus demon before. He's easy to beat. That's the guy on the bridge, right? Oh yeah, he's easy to beat. Just get some fucking lightning and beat his legs. He's easy. Get Dolly to be your manager and then be hers in return. Wait, that's kind of a genius idea, actually. Wait, has that ever been done before? 2 VTubers pretending to be each other's managers? Wait, that's kind of hilarious. What the fuck? That's actually really funny. Set up each other's playdates. It's not really pretending. That's actually kind of funny. That's actually really funny. But like, I feel like Dolly has less brainworms than me, so I don't think she would really need a manager, because she, as far as I'm aware, she doesn't like have as many brainworms as I do. But I could be wrong. I could be wrong about that, and she's just better at like hiding them than I am. If the Niji drama is anything to go by, yes, it's a thing. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you actually, now that I think about it, that was one of the allegations, right? That was one of the allegations. Cause that oh boy, yeah, that's something, all right. That's something, one of many. That's so wild though. That's so wild. Cause I saw this post that was like that was like showing some of the wages of like the positions that Niji was like hiring for, and a lot of them were like barely, like not even above Japanese minimum wage. Like they were like barely anything. And it's like, how do you expect to get competent managers if you're charging less than minimum wage? I mean, they probably don't. They probably just need those seats filled. And they want you to be a student? Wait, that's a thing? Wait, they actually want you to be a student? That's crazy. Minimum wage part-time high schoolers? That's so crazy. They're smoking crack over there. They're smoking something. I don't know what they're smoking, but they're smoking something. Jesus Christ. Like, publicly traded company, and you're pulling shit like that? That's insane. That is goofy. I mean, I need to turn the heat. Oh, but if I turn the heater on, it's gonna make noise. Oh, it's a little chilly in here. I'm just gonna have to deal with it. Imagine being a 30-year-old life or being managed by a 17-year-old. Dude, that would be so crazy. That would be so crazy, dude. Oh my god. Turn the heater on, but the microphone is gonna pick up the noise. I'm like 90% sure it's going to. Okay, you know what? Let's do an experiment. Let's do an experiment. You probably heard the beeping. Okay. Yeah, you guys can tell me. I just turned it on right now. It'll take like a couple of minutes to kick in. But it's dare I say a little bit chilly, a little bit nippy, if you will. Am I in a microwave? Yeah, I mean, basically. Basically. I mean, it might as well be. You heard them beeps? I'm taking back my sub? What are you talking about? You heard the beep but no air? Okay. God, I literally have the video broadcast turned up all the fucking way. I don't know why it's picking up all this crap. Unprofessional beaming, don't say that. I'm like debating on whether I should like wear a mask, because I feel like wearing a mask is going to help with my allergies. But I also, if I like wear a mask and I'm sniffling, people are going to think that I'm sick, and I don't want people to think that I'm sick because I'm not sick. You sound like you're on a vax. I did take my allergy medicine though. Should wear a mask just generally? Yeah, that's true. I'll probably wear one when I go out tonight because we're going to be in a crowded area. But I need to figure out where we're going to go for dinner. Where are we going to go for dinner? There's so many places. Akiba Station, like in orbit? No, I'm not taking my friend to Akiba. She doesn't want to go to Akiba. I don't really wear masks anymore because the last time I wore a mask in public, I got like harassed. Like some guy followed me for like 3 blocks, like yelling shit at me because I was wearing a mask, and like that scared me so bad. Like he was just like saying like crazy shit, like calling me like all kinds of like names, and just like talk, like it was really scary. And like since then, like even if I really want to, I haven't like been wearing a mask, like even though I really want to, because I'm like terrified of like that happening again, because it was really scary. Because it was kind of in the evening and I was by myself and there was no one else around, and I was scared. Like there was no one else around, and this guy was following me for like 3 blocks just screaming at me. It was really scary. And it's common here. Like it's pretty normal here. I've seen plenty of people wear them. Like actually, it would probably The heater's turning on now because it's cold and it would keep my face warm. Can you own a taser in your state? I don't know, to be honest with you. I really don't know. I'd have to look into it. Also, I feel like with a taser, I would be scared of accidentally tasing myself. I would be scared of like accidentally like using it on myself or like accidentally like pressing the wrong thing. I would be scared of like hurting myself when I'm using it, because like that's like one thing that kind of like scares me about things like those things, is just like accidentally like hurting myself in the process, because I'm a very clumsy person. I am very clumsy, so it's a little bit like hard for me to sort of, yeah. About the Old Spice, like, I'm scared of like the fucking pepper spray too, because what if the wind blows and it gets in my eyes as well? Oh my god. What day is it? Oh, is my clock still in? It is. Okay. So it's Saturday for you guys, and it's Sunday for me. Boy, that's a little bit confusing. Okay. Ooh, okay. Can you guys hear the heater? No? Or is it only when I'm talking? No? Okay, good. So someone in the chat is gonna be like, I hear the heater, it's so loud! It's a nice heater too. Oh, it's nice and toasty in here now. I'm so happy. It's Sunday in Scotland. It's Sunday where Demo Man lives. Actually, Demo Man lives in like the US, doesn't he? Technically. You heard? Oh, really? You can hear this? Oh my fucking god, that's crazy. That was me rubbing my hands together. Oh wait, when do my classes start? My classes start in 2 days. Okay. No heater sound? Okay, just hand rubbing ASMR. You gotta moisturize? Yeah, it's fucking dry in here, dude. It's fucking dry as shit. I should do that, actually. I'll do that in a little bit when I'm done with stream. Plotting ASMR. You sound ashy? My hands are dry. This heater's a bit warm. Can you turn it down a bit? You know what? It is kind of warm. It's like on 22.5 right now. I'm gonna turn it down to like... I'll turn it down to 21.5. I can usually hear what sort of flooring people have, but I don't hear your heater. Okay, that's good then. That's good. It's so much better now. You know what's a really popular coffee chain in Japan is Tully's Coffee, but I don't really like Tully's that much. Like I got their coffee this morning, but it's kind of mid, to be honest with you. Tully's is mid. It's like slightly better than Starbucks, but not really by that much, to be honest with you. Like even the 7-Eleven coffee is actually really nice. The 7-Eleven coffee is better than like most coffees here. She's gonna need a shower. I literally took a shower when I woke up this morning. I literally took a shower this morning because when I got off the plane, I got back at like midnight and I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna pass out, and like whatever time I wake up tomorrow, I'm gonna take a shower. Yeah, it's Saturday. It's Saturday in the US right now. I am 18 hours ahead approximately. Hold on. Okay, I just needed to blow my nose. I'm like wondering what games. There's got to be like, I would like to do. I don't really plan on doing a just chatting stream for every day that I'm here. Am I gonna stream tomorrow? That depends on what time I wake up tomorrow. We'll see. I don't have a set schedule for what I'm gonna do. Let me take a look at my games folder, because if I have some like not low quality, but low resource intensive games I could do. Not a lot. Okay, go find something. Gotta dip out? No problem, cooks. Have a good evening, day, morning, whatever time it is for you. Windows pinball. Yo, wait, do I have Windows pinball? Wait, do I have... Wait, Xbox. Let me open the Xbox app. I have Solitaire. Do I have Windows pinball? Oh, maybe I do. I don't really... Solitaire does not interest me. Hold on. Wait, I could play Peggle. Peggle is on Game Pass. Peggle is like pinball. No, they do not have Windows pinball anymore. Okay. Peggle. Peggle's fun? Okay. I will download Peggle and we can do that sometime eventually. Because this is like... What are the specs for Peggle? Does it say? I mean, this is like... It was released in 2007. It was released in 2007. It should be fine. Okay, I'll install... Oh no, do I have to sign up for EA? EA Play with Game Pass? Ow, that was loud. Your use of the EA app is subject to the EA user agreement. Customized setup. Create desktop shortcut. Do you want to allow this app to make changes on your device? Downloading stuff. Okay, that's what we'll do later this week then, is we'll do Peggle. Peggle. Any peggers in the chat? any peggers here? Peg champ, I love that. A lot of people have... I've never played Peggle before. I know a lot of people have played Peggle, a lot of VTubers, but I have never pegged before, nor will I ever. So, God willing, I never have to. Don't even want to think about that, to be honest with you. But you know what I was surprised about is that the Wi-Fi on the plane was actually like surprisingly decent for what it was. Because I've been on planes like it was like, so basically the plane, you know how most, like, not most planes, but a lot of planes have like screens on the seats, right? This was an old plane, so it did not have the screens on the seats. So I was basically just like phone and computer the whole way through. But the Wi-Fi was actually not that bad because I was able to post on Discord and post on Twitter without like that much of a problem, which was pretty good for me anyway. Except like my messages took like 3 minutes to send, but they had a small selection of movies, and one of the movies that they had was Dune. I love Dune, so I rewatched Dune. I was excited to rewatch it. But the movie was in 720p, and it had hard encoded Chinese subtitles on there. Like, it didn't let me choose the subtitles. The subtitles were just like literally on it, and they were in like, I don't know, Chinese, I don't know which one. But I was just like so confused because I'm like, this flight is going to Japan, so why are the subtitles hard encoded in Chinese? I legit think that was a bootleg copy. I do too, to be honest with you. It was very strange. It was a discount airline. Yeah, it was a discount airline. Like, it was very strange. But I watched Dune again. I was gonna watch something else, but my computer ran out of battery, and I didn't really feel like getting the charger out. It was literally looked like a torrented copy too. Like, it apparent, like there was like, what was weird is that like on the top of the screen, the words Japan would flash for like every like 2 hours or so, just like the word Japan was on the top of the screen, and then it would disappear. Like, they're just like, oh yeah, by the way, this is Japan, we're going to Japan. It was like, okay, but it was weird. It was literally like 1, 2, 3 movies. That's how like weird it was. But they also had the Matrix Re-Revelations, or whatever the new one is, but I didn't end up watching it. I was kind of like going in between like watching and like listening to music and like trying to sleep and failing miserably and feeling like I was in purgatory and wanting to like get out. Because like being in a plane, I hate being in planes. It's like being in a shitty metal tube in the sky. It's not fun for me. And so I was like, just like counting down the hours. I was like, okay, 6 hours, That means after 6 hours, we'll have 5 hours. Okay, it's 5 hours. After 5 hours, we'll have 4 hours. Okay, it's 4 hours. After another hour, we'll have 3 hours. And I was just like going down like that. And like, you love flying? Do you love being on 11-hour flights? Aloha Gator, do you like being in like a somewhat cramped airplane for 11 hours? My ass was hurting so bad after that flight, dude. Like, my lower back was fucking killing me. I was like, I wanted to cry because just like being cooped up in that seat for like 11 hours. Oh my fucking God, dude. And like, that doesn't even count. Like, it was more than 11 hours, but like, it was just, it was not. And like, even sitting in this chair, I'm like getting flashbacks. Like, oh, I don't want to. You know what? Actually, wait a minute. This is a wireless mic. I can stand up. I can stand up and stream. Oh my God. This is crazy. I can literally stand up and stream. But now I can't see chat because it's too low on the table. Out of the 24 flights I've been on, like 20 of them I've had a row to myself. That's fucking crazy. I'm so jealous. That's because it's like when you have a row to yourself, it's like, it's bearable. It's bearable. But when you don't, it's kind of like you're in purgatory and you want to die, or you feel like you're dying, or it's just, it literally feels like I'm in purgatory. Like, I'm just trapped between like two realms, and like I need to leave, but I can't leave because I'm trapped in the sky. And it's like, it's not fun. It's not fun. But I'm here now. I'm happy. I'm flight maxing, straight plane core, took the metal burn pill. Plane core, huh? Yep. Like, how do pilots deal with that? Like, I am like the passenger and I am uncomfortable. How do pilots have to deal with sitting there for like 12 to 18 hours? I mean, I know there's like 2 pilots and they like switch out, but like, it's not like they can really go anywhere. They can just like stand up or hang around. Cause like, what do they even do up there? Cause aren't like most planes, hold on, I'm gonna sit down, technically like on autopilot? Like, they don't have to do anything? Do they just like read a book or like, I don't know, play Genshin up there? Like, what the fuck do pilots even do? They just nap. Maybe. Ow, oh my God, I just bumped the computer. Let me see. Like, what do pilots do? Pilots fly the plane the whole time. On planes with autopilot, it's a without an autopilot, it's a full-time hands-on job. Autolands, huh? Pilots typically fly the plane during takeoff and landing. If here the pilot is playing Genshin, I'm opening the door. Oh. What do airline pilots do during cruise, r/aviation? Let's find out. Monitor instruments, navigation and radio, talk with the flight attendants, get some reading in, drink coffee. I mean, it sounds like kind of a boring job, but actually, I don't even know if a pilot pays that well, because like pilot school is really fucking expensive, and there's actually like a pilot like shortage right now because the FCC, I believe they made it so that you have to spend like an extra 6 months or something at pilot school, which is like, you would have to pay more money for that. And I think a lot of pilots or people in pilot school just like gave up because they're like, I'm broke. Because I think like pilots do make a lot of money, but like pilot school is also very expensive. So I think they're in like crippling debt. I don't know if I had to take a guess. I could be wrong though, but they definitely do have like an air to them. You know, when you're like walking in the airport and you see a guy and he's like a pilot and his back is straight and he's like holding his luggage and his chin is up and he's just like walking face forward and you're like, oh yeah, that guy's a pilot. That guy's a pilot. Oh, but you know what? I think also a lot of pilots are like, not a lot of pilots, but I think like a good chunk of them are like, yeah, I was going to say, Murray, former Air Force. Yeah, because like, yeah, going through pilot school, that's crazy. That's expensive. VR set into the cockpit. You know, there is no, as far as I'm aware, there is no rule that says you can't bring a VR headset into a plane, because they say you can't have devices that emit radio waves. But I don't think that VR headsets like emit radio waves, because I was worried about that, because I have like they let you use a Bluetooth headset on a plane. They let you use an Apple Vision Pro on a plane. So why can't you use a VR headset in a plane? Why can't you bring your Oculus with you? Playing Flight Simulator. There isn't a rule that says dogs can't play basketball. Because like I've seen videos of people bring their like Apple Vision Pro onto the plane. So, and that's like almost a VR. I mean, it's like an AR headset, but like that's like almost the same thing. You could probably. Well, wait, doesn't Oculus require a Wi-Fi connection? Hold on. You bring a VR headset on a plane. Checked bags, yes. Okay, I mean, you can bring it through TSA. Can you bring an Oculus Quest 2 on a plane? Yes, you can. But the FAA guidelines treat it like a laptop large device. You can use it. Okay, so you can use it. Oh, so you could actually like use your VR headset on a plane. That's a fun way to spend time. I mean, other than the fact that you would look like a crazy person, but I don't think anyone particularly cares about that. Yeah, definitely. That sounds like something good. Because like, I saw this article about the Apple Vision Pro saying it was giving people like migraines or something, and I was like, that's like kind of normal with VR, isn't it? Because I remember when I first got my VR headset, when I had my PSVR, for like the first couple months, I was only able to use it in like an hour or two at a time. But then after a little while, I got like accustomed to it, and I was able to use it for like longer periods of time. It was the same way when I got like a 4K television. Like I would watch TV, and after a while my eyes would just start to hurt, and so I'd have to stop, and then like eventually like my eyes just got used to it. Can you bring a Nokia brick from the 80s and play snakes on the plane? Probably. I don't see why not. I saw this post. I don't remember if it was on Instagram or somewhere else, that basically said that like Eminem is still using a BlackBerry. And like, even though like they don't support them anymore. Let me look that up real fast. Is that like a real thing I saw, or did I just make that up? How do you know? Eminem still uses a BlackBerry in the year of our Lord 2024 by Complex Magazine. It has been discovered that the Lose Yourself rapper still has a BlackBerry. The revelation was shared by DJ Woo Kid, who shared a photo of him, Eminem, and D12's Mr. Porter hanging on a couch where Eminem is using a BlackBerry. Wait, he's actually using a BlackBerry. What the fuck? Wait, how? No, the BlackBerry was like... It was like the... Hold on, is this a real word? I'm about to use like an SAT word. Yeah, it was like the progenitor of the smartphone. Ooh, I used a big word. I'm so smart. The BlackBerry was like the progenitor of the smartphone, I believe. Something like that. The phone has been defunct since 2022 when BlackBerry shut down its servers. It is unclear what kind of functionality Eminem's device has or how he can still use it. He probably just uses it to play Snake. He probably just uses it to play Snake, to be honest with you. Wait, have you guys seen that video of the Eminem freestyle? Hold on. Where the fuck is it? This is Eminem's worst freestyle. Wait, this is it. Hold on. Wait, is this it? Oh no, that's the remix. This is it. Oh wait, but this might be... Is this DMCA? No, this is it. This is it. Okay. Hold on. Let me turn this off. Turn this on. Okay, this is Eminem's worst freestyle.
It's fun for me just to grab a boob. Plus my peanuts got an attitude.
Oh wait, we're listening to that again. Hold on.
It's fun for me just to grab a boob. Plus my peanuts got an attitude.
It's fun for me just to grab a boob. Oh my god, I love that one. I love that one. Penis. I love how he says it like that. Penis. Is he writing a bad lib? It kind of sounds like he is. Oh my god. The full thing is like 5 minutes long, but that's like really the funniest part. I mean, I will say that, like, it does take a lot of creativity to be able to freestyle. But, like, sometimes it's really funny. Spitting spicy hot rhymes like a 4-year-old in an outside sandpit. That it does sound like something a 4-year-old would write, doesn't it? Like a 4-year-old who watches, like, too much, like, adult television shows. Like, he stays up late with his older brother to watch, like, South Park. Those were, like, you know, like, oh my fucking god. There's, like, a reason why children should not watch those shows. And it's, like, every child I've met when I was a kid who watched, like, adult television shows like South Park or, like, Family Guy or whatever, or, like, was allowed to play, like, rated M games, was the most unbearable, like, piece of shit on the planet. Like, those kids are bullies, you know? Like, the kid who, like, gets all his socialization from watching, like, South Park with his brother. He goes to school and then he, like, you know, starts calling other kids, like, slurs and shit. They grew up to be kid shit players. They grew up to be little shits. That's what they grew up to be. Back in my day, was the kids obsessed over Beavis and Butthead? Yeah, like, go back to fucking Barney, dude. Like, you're 6 years old. Watch SpongeBob. Play cool math games. What the fuck are you doing watching, like, Family Guy and playing Call of Duty? What the fuck? Like, like, stop. Like, you're not better than the other kids just because, like, you're allowed to watch, like, grown-up stuff. Like, I actually did, like, a research paper on that for one of my classes, and generally speaking, the reason why kids, like, should not be allowed access to things like social media and, like, you know, adult content in general is because they don't have the ability to differentiate between socially acceptable behavior and disruptive, problematic behavior. They just see behavior and emulate it because that's what their brains do. I mean, granted, there are adults who don't see the difference between these two types of behavior, but children are sponges. Their brains are sponges. And whatever, like, even if you think, like, oh, they don't understand it, like, they don't, like, it's fine, they don't get it, like, it'll go over their head. It will not go over their head. They're going to internalize it, and they're going to think that, like, oh, Kenny called someone the F slur in South Park, so I can call someone that I don't like the F slur too. And then Jeremy gets detention because he called his teacher the F slur in math class. You know? Cool Math Games shut down 2 years ago. Oh, really? Rest in pieces. Rest in pieces, Cool Math Games. You're just gonna have to go to, like, I don't know. They don't have Flash games anymore. What do kids do on the internet? There's an F slur. Yes, French. That's the F slur, French. Roblox. That's it. Thank you, Murray. Roblox. I mean, Roblox is scary though. Kids can get groomed in Roblox. I would not allow my child to play Roblox. No way. Like, yeah. there's not really much. I don't even know if there's any place on the internet a kid could go and not get groomed, to be perfectly honest with you. That's a little scary. That's a little scary. that's a little scary. That's too bad. Yeah, we're not gonna see the results of, I mean, technically there are people who are the result of like spending time on the internet and like they're okay, but you know, there's definitely people who are more susceptible to like, how should I say this, like being groomed than other people. And it's very unfortunate that that is the case, but like it makes me very glad. Like sometimes I am very glad that I am like very like suspicious and distrusting of people, because it has allowed me to like I can pick up on people's habits very easily, and like I can tell, like I see the type of person people are. Like if I meet someone for the first time, I usually know within like the first minute and a half if they're like a good person or if they're like a bad person. Because like I have met people that like I just like immediately knew something was off with them. And then when I talk to my friends about it, they're like, no, what are you talking about? Like, he's fine. Like, you're crazy. Like, no, he's friendly. He's cool. He's chill. Like, you don't need to worry about it. And then, like, later I found out, like, oh, yeah, like, my friend was like, oh, yeah, by the way, I remember so-and-so. He's actually, like, a fuckhead piece of shit. And I'm just like, I knew it. I feel so vindicated. I knew there was something off about that person. The longer I see the stare, the more it comforts me. You will stare into the seal's eyes. You will stare into the seal's eyes. You are getting sleepy. You are getting sleepy. No, don't fall asleep on me. Don't fall asleep on me. Don't fall asleep on me, guys. Don't fall asleep on me. I gotta hold my nose. No, not Resident Sleeper. Anything but Resident Sleeper. Oh no. There goes chat. Uh-oh. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, that's right. What was that game that just came out that's like a survival world but steampunk? Nightingale? Have anyone tried that game? Has anyone here tried Nightingale before? I don't particularly like the aesthetic, but I do like the survival aspect of it. My PC won't run it? Really? Heard it needs more time in the oven? I probably spelled that wrong. Nightingale game. Is it available on Steam? It is available on Steam. It's $30. Rating 6 out of 10. That's not particularly great. Oh, it's also on the Epic Game Store as well. Cringe. Let's look at some of those Steam reviews. Let's see, is it on here? No, hold on a second. Wait, what's this game? Oh, that doesn't look interesting. Nightingale, $30. Mixed reviews. Yeah, that's never a good sign. Oh, it's early oh, no wonder, it's early access. $30 for an early access game? What is with these companies making early access games that cost more than like $15? That's goofy. That's goofy. It's early access and you want me to pay $30 for it? What? What? How much are you planning on charging for it when it's done? What? No. What are the requirements? Minimum Intel Core i5, 16 gigs RAM, GTX 1060, 70 gigs. It's 70 gigs. Huh. Yeah, you should be playing me to play test your shit-ass game. Exactly. They suck you in with the we fix it later, and they very rarely ever do. Yeah, exactly. Like, I still can't play Slime Rancher 2 because it's so poorly optimized. Like, it was like when I tried playing those itch.io indie games, there was like a few I couldn't play just because they were so poorly optimized. Like, I don't have a potato PC. I have a 3090 and a Ryzen 7. Like, it's like above mid-range, right? And if I can't even play like a very simple, like not even like a fucking demo game, if it like melts my computer from doing that, that's goofy. That's crazy. Can't recommend this game right now. The crafting system needs a massive overhaul. Needs to be a distinction between the types and quality of resources. Yeah. It definitely seems like it needs work, for sure. I mean, it does have some good reviews, but everyone says, like, it's early access and it's not perfect, so just, like, expect that going in. Oh, I'm getting hungry again. Urgh. Let me see. It's almost 10, so maybe I should go to the market and get some food. Because there's a market not too far away from here that I could go to. Do they have fresh food there, though? I could get some chips. Oh, it's a small market. Could get some noodles. Yeah, I'm gonna be eating konbini food for like the majority of my trip, because I just like, actually, unless there's like a restaurant nearby I can go to. Let me look. Hold on. I know there's a Yoshinoya, but I don't really want to go to Yoshinoya. Let's see. You know what? I actually need to go to the bathroom, so I think I'm probably going to call it here, and I'm getting hungry, so I think this is probably a good place for me to call it. Konbini food slaps. Dude, it's so good. Like, the food I had this morning was really delicious. It was really awesome. And it's cheap, too. I spent less than, like, $5 for breakfast. It was great. It was really good. Let's see here. I don't know that I'm going to be streaming tomorrow. I may stream... what am I going to stream? I may stream the day after tomorrow. I'm not totally sure. I'll try to make a schedule. I don't think... No, there's no point in me making a schedule. Just expect kind of random streams. You'll probably see a stream, like, around this time, or potentially really early in the morning. If I get crunk. So we'll see. Who knows? Maybe I'll even stream tonight, or perhaps tomorrow morning for the rest of you. So yeah, the schedule is whatever Alex feels. But yeah, it's weird for me not having a schedule. It's weird. I'm not used to it. I'm not used to not having a schedule. It feels very strange for me. I don't like it. Let's see if there's anyone we can raid. Let's see. I think I'm going to send you guys over to Sertle. Yeah, so I'm going to send you guys over to Sertle. Yeah, before I go, I hope you all have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you're from. A little carbonation, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye!